Do you think what you've done is acceptable? Text messages, oh, you're in pain, laugh out loud. Is that funny to you? You know the difference between you and I, Michael? I have a heart. I'm a mean bitch. I'll fight in a goddamn minute and I'll you. That's just a goddamn appetizer, mother.
Well, you need to understand my culture, too. I'm very independent, and I'm proud of that. I know you're the man and all this, and our relationship and everything.
You and I are having a very good time.
Are we?
You bring this topic.
Are we having a good time right now?
We're having a good time. You bring this topic. I focus on it.
I asked you one question.
No.
Can you even handle this? Jen starts the video in a state of shock, repeatedly exclaiming, "Oh my God!" This sets an emotional tone right from the beginning, suggesting a significant, life-changing decision is about to be discussed.
Oh my God, you go! I'm moving to India in a few days, and before I go, I'm meeting up with my friends Randy and Myra.
Cheers, ladies.
Oh,
cheers.
yes,
Cheers.
So
to good friends.
Yes.
And seeing you guys.
Yes.
Oops, she did it again. Jen admits to losing the engagement ring Rishi gave her, a revelation that worries her friends and introduces an element of carelessness in Jen's handling of important matters, which is a recurring theme in her relationships.
So wait a minute, is this the ring that Rishi gave you?
No, so actually I lost the ring that he gave me. Okay, y'all know I'm so bad about losing stuff.
Does he know?
Yeah, he knows, right?
So what did he have to say about that?
He was just like,
You won't believe she went there. Jen recounts rushing into a previous marriage, which ended in divorce. This historical context deepens the narrative by showcasing her pattern of hasty decisions in relationships, which her friends are concerned she is repeating.
in my early 20s, I rushed into marrying a guy that I only dated for a few months, and neither Randy nor Myra liked him. They didn't think he treated me well, and I was blind to it. And
here's the juicy part. During the conversation, Jen's friends express their worries about her moving too fast in her relationships. They fear she is settling for less than she deserves, hinting at a pattern of unfulfilling relationship that could be repeating itself.
So the honeymoon phase, you don't think he's gonna tell you everything you want to hear? Just kind of woo you, you know? I think you are giving too much too fast in all your relationships. I don't mean to hurt you, but your heart wants love so bad that you're willing to freaking settle for whatever cute, tall guy that comes your way.
no.
Deja vu all over again, anyone. Jen's friends highlight her history of relocating for relationships, from Texas to DC, and now Oklahoma to India. This moment underscores a cycle of behavior that Jen seems unable to break, further supporting her friends' concerns.
This is the cycle with Jen. She moved somewhere for a guy. Once it was from Texas to DC. Once it was from Florida to Texas. Now, Oklahoma to India. She keeps repeating the same relationship patterns with different men.
Wait till you get a load of this. It's revealed that Rishi's family does not know about Jen, a significant red flag according to her friends. This secrecy adds another layer of complexity and potential conflict to her plans.
You don't care that he's not proud to introduce you?
No,
Maybe
he
he's
did
ashamed of
introduce
you.
me.
I don't want to
But
sound
as
rude.
what, your friend?
As a friend, yeah.
That's messed up. I would not be okay with that.
You don't deserve to be hidden.
You're basically his concubine in America and is his green card ticket. And I'm sorry if it sounds harsh.
She's not backing down, folks. Despite her friends' warnings, Jen insists on moving forward with her plans, believing that Rishi could be the love of her life. Her determination here highlights her hopeful but possibly naive outlook.
For real, like the love of my life. Like, I feel like it is. I mean, I've never talked to somebody consistently for 2 years, even though the majority of it, I will admit, has been long distance. I know.
I don't understand like how things could even be the same.
And now for a plot twist. The friends decide to catfish Rishi to test his loyalty, introducing a dramatic twist to the narrative. This plan is meant to reveal Rishi's true intentions, reflecting the friends' distrust and protective nature towards Jen.
How? Like, in what way?
I'm gonna send Rishi a message and see if he responds and how he responds.
Get to know who you're really engaged to.
Okay, I'm comfortable with that. They've definitely been right about some bad choices that I've made in the past.
Bet you didn't see this coming. The friends reveal that Rishi responded to the catfish message, which raises doubts about his fidelity. This outcome is pivotal as it directly challenges Jen's trust in Rishi and tests her resolve.
Yes.
Well, he responded.
Okay.
I think it's kind of concerning.
Okay.
So I said, "Hi, I've been looking through your posts and I like what I see. How do you feel about me?" Rishi says, "Do we know each other?" I say, "I know you from seeing your pics."
This part is a doozy. Jen admits to avoiding Rishi's social media to prevent jealousy, showcasing her awareness of her insecurities and her attempts to manage them. This moment adds depth to her character, showing her struggle to maintain emotional stability.
You're in denial. You want this to work. You want your fairy tale marriage. You don't want to see all the signs that maybe this isn't a good idea.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, but I don't think anything you say is gonna change my mind.
And for the grand finale, the video ends with Jen reaffirming her decision to move to India, despite her friend's objections. This conclusion portrays her as both stubborn and courageous, willing to pursue her happiness despite potential risks.
Yeah, but I'm not going to not take a risk for my potential happiness because he made a few comments that my friend didn't feel like were appropriate.
Can you believe that just happened? Angela is spilling the tea about her marriage woes, mentioning her hubby's love for his car over her, which, let's be honest, is just plain wrong. She's fed up with his non-apologies and attitude. Stick around because she's about to drop some more gems.
There's no sorries no more. He's cocky. Did you see how he loved the car more than he loved me?
Yeah, he was pretty pissed over
Over his car. That's like he loves social media more than he loves me. I'm not tolerating it. Like, why should I keep putting effort, all this energy in trying to change him if he really...
Just when you think it couldn't get any messier, Angela decides to take matters into her own hands and arranges a dinner chat with Michael. She's trying to fix things, but doubts are creeping in about whether their chat over chips and salsa can mend fences. You gotta see what's up next.
Let's have a conversation. Meet me at a restaurant tomorrow. It's just you and I. You even sit apart from him from the table if he's not trusting it.
There's nothing left to say, Renee. I know every relationship has its problems, but this is just too much. Michael exhausts me. I'm 56 years old. I can't afford to keep wasting valuable time on Michael.
Did that really just unfold before our eyes? Angela's doing some serious soul searching about whether all this drama with Michael is worth her time. She's thinking life's too short for bad coffee and worse relationships. But hold on, the tea kettle's about to whistle even louder.
Getting on a plane and not seeing him face to face. I mean, be 100% honest.
I'm not going to be happy with this kind of Michael.
You're just done.
I've gave it all. We're almost there with the visa. And I worked hard. I'm not even going to get a shot.
I wasn't expecting that to happen. Angela's buddy jumps in, laying down some hard truths about not bailing before they sort things out. She's pushing for one more heart-to-heart to see if there's a glimmer of hope for this ship or if it's time to let it sink. Watch out because the waves are getting higher.
I feel bad what Angela's going through, but this is a long way to come for love. We came here for her to work on her marriage, and as her friend, it wouldn't be good if I just let her leave and she didn't get answers and had unfinished business. I need her to stay. I need her to talk to him.
How intense was that? Angela is torn up, wondering if it's time to call it quits on her marriage, which is dragging her down. She's all about finding her happy place, but right now, she's stuck in a loop of sad songs on a rainy day. But wait, there's more storm clouds coming.
It's not only emotional, it's painful at this point. Like, when is it okay for me to give up?
All right, come out so I can see.
Now, if you don't like it, tell me.
Ooh.
I don't want to overdo it because I want him to see the hard work I've done, and then again, I don't want him to...
This is unbelievable, isn't it? Angela is reflecting on all the energy she's poured into this relationship and finally thinks she might just be done. She's gearing up for what could be the last showdown. And trust me, you'll want to see how she handles it.
I feel like I'm doing this for nothing, but I'm not. At least he can see what he's gonna miss. How about that? I decided I'm not wasting any more time. I'm done. I've had it with Michael. I can't take it anymore. My heart can't take it anymore.
I'm only a phone call away.
But Renee wants me to have a conversation with Michael.
Could this get any more dramatic? Angela meets with Michael, ready to let him have his say, even though she suspects it might be the same old tune. She's not buying what he's selling anymore, especially with his shady online antics. Buckle up, because the next part is a doozy.
But this is what I gotta do. I'm gonna let him talk. It's time to see which way he wants to go, because I've been showed him my way. I am worried seeing Michael again because it won't take much for him to trigger my temper. He blocked me the minute he put the Instagram up. You know how that makes me feel? That he doesn't care about me.
That was unexpected. Michael's side of the story paints a picture of Angela going full action hero on his car. He's shocked and rattled, wondering if their love story is turning into a blockbuster disaster movie. The next scene might just top the charts for drama.
She stormed my house, my family house, unnoticed, and also broke my car bonnet bumper and plates. I couldn't sleep all through the night. I was thinking about everything. I'm shocked and dumbfounded.
You won't see this coming. In a fiery bar spat, Angela demands to see Michael's phone, suspecting he's been sliding into DMs that don't include her. The air is thick with accusations and the smell of spilled drinks.
You got a wrong bitch, man.
Let's discuss, okay? You've said all what you have to say. Let me talk.
I ain't said nothing I wanted to say. That's just a goddamn appetizer.
Angela said she didn't want me to talk to her, but Angela doesn't listen.
This is heart-wrenching to watch. Angela's laying it all out, wondering if she's fighting for a lost cause. She's tired of playing the strong, unfazed gal while inside she's anything but. Just when you think it's all over, there's one more twist. Stay tuned, because the roller coaster ain't over yet.
Is he worth it anymore? I'm tired of being strong. I'm tired of feeling like I gotta not show my emotion.
Ready for a quirky start? Renee pops up, a 37-year-old animal fanatic from Espanola, New Mexico, boasting a mini zoo at her place with 130 chickens leading the pecking order. She's got a special soft spot for these feathery critters, treating them like her fluffy children, making sure each one gets a moment in the spotlight. Ever seen a chicken get jealous? Renee's farm is like a soap opera with feathers.
My name's Renee. I'm from Espanola, New Mexico, and I'm 37 years old. Hi, birdie. I love animals. At my house, I have 130 chickens, 5 ducks, 5 dogs, 3 cats, and a horse.
You thought that was wild. Wait for this family intro. Renee dishes on life with her 2-legged brood. Her kids, Devin and Lexi. Not the chickens. She's the quintessential homebody, loving her quiet life far from the madding crowd, describing her social life as pretty much non-existent because, well, she prefers her animals and kids to people. She admits she's the neighborhood weirdo. Her words, not mine.
I have 2 children, an 8-year-old son named Devin, and a 16-year-old daughter named Lexi. It's like weird that no matter how many times you hold them, they're so unfriendly, huh? Doesn't say lady. I love spending time with my kids. Lexi, she loves riding the horse and she loves the chickens.
Just when you thought it was all chickens and ducks, Renee's love life takes center stage. After swearing off romance thanks to a couple of bad apples, she stumbles upon Chitty, her knight in shining, well, pixels from Nigeria. Their digital romance blooms faster than you can say online dating, with heartfelt messages zipping across the continents. Daily I love yous became their thing quicker than you can microwave popcorn. Don't go anywhere. Renee's about to make a major move.
Gave up on dating altogether. But then 5 years ago, the man of my dreams fell on my lap. Chitty is my Nigerian Prince Charming. I was not looking for love online. I was trying to find more friends. He was there as a friend suggestion, a little cutie. I sent the friend request and it just hit hard and deep.
Guess who's booking a flight? Renee's gearing up for the ultimate meet cute, flying to Nigeria to finally hug it out with Chitty, the man she's already mentally planning retirement with. She's all in, sure that they're 2 peas in a pod destined to share a pod forever. As she packs her bags, the butterflies in her stomach are doing somersaults. You won't believe what's next as we jet off to Nigeria.
So I'm finally going to Nigeria to meet the man that I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with. Deep down, I just know that Chitty and I are meant to be, even though the way we experience the world is very different.
Here comes a curveball. Meet Chitty, who's not just passionate about football, but plays it blindfolded because he's actually blind. He navigates the field and life in bustling Lagos with a football that sings to him. It jingles. Losing his sight as a teen, he didn't let darkness stop him. He just kept on playing. Watch how he tackles life's challenges without breaking a sweat.
My name is Chidi. I am 33 years old. I live in Lagos, Nigeria, and I am blind. Football is something I have had great passion ever since I was a kid.
Think navigating a subway at rush hour is tough? Try doing it without sight in Nigeria's largest city. Chidi shares the nitty-gritty of getting around Lagos blind, where every step can be a new adventure, and not the fun kind. He relies heavily on faith and tech to keep him sharp and connected. But he's got some serious game, not just in sports. Hold tight, he's about to drop some deep thoughts.
Living as a visually impaired person in Nigeria is not a very easy experience. Lagos is the biggest city in Africa. Everywhere is...
And for the grand finale, love conquers all, right? Renee and Chidi dive deep into their feels, recalling how Chidi was scared to tell Renee about his blindness, thinking it might send her running for the hills. But Renee was all in, proving it's what's on the inside that counts. They're planning a future filled with more than just sweet nothings. They want the whole fairy tale. As we wrap up, get ready for a love story that turns all the stereotypes on their heads.
Just charge over her. I'm worried that she don't understand how difficult a life with me might be. I just pray that when she is faced with the reality of my impairment, that our love will be strong enough to keep us together.
Be thou glorified now and forevermore in Jesus' name. Amen.
This bit is a doozy. Usman drops a bombshell. He needs to have kids. However, he's hit a snag. Kimberly can't have children, pushing him to think about picking up a second wife in Nigeria.
Jump into it to get married. Child, I need to have some children, like maybe 1 or 2. But now, Kimberly cannot give back. So I have to look for another wife. In Nigeria, it's a like normal thing, having second wife, third, even fourth. But Kimberly is not from Nigeria, she's from the state.
Did that just happen? Usman is sweating bullets over whether Kimberly is cool with him marrying another woman. His hesitance really shows the mess of cultural and personal issues they're tangled in.
I don't know if actually she's okay with that.
After having conversation with my brother, I understand that his second wife is going to be a chance to have an approval from my family to get married with Kimberly. So we need to make sure that we put things together and have a good agreement before going into it.
Talk about an entrance. Kimberly lands in Nigeria, all smiles and hopes about her future with Usman, clueless about the cultural shock she's about to get slapped with. She's here to meet his family, and oh boy, it's about to get spicy.
I'm in Abuja. I'm about to see Usman. Can't wait to see him. Hello.
Things are getting thick. Kimberly's laying down her concerns about this whole second wife jazz. She's all about needing the full scoop because, let's face it, this isn't your everyday American love story.
As I wouldn't feel comfortable going to meet them and tell them, yeah, I'll let him have a second wife if I don't entirely mean that. There's a lot more little details that he needs to make me understand because this is not a typical American thing.
I'm Messi.
Oh, I love you.
Hold on to your coffee because it's about to spill. Usman's big game plan is to woo his family into giving him the thumbs up to propose to Kimberly. It's a big deal, folks. And trust me, you'll want to see how this plays out.
Why? Wait.
I'm gonna get the yummy tonight.
Okay, good, great.
I'm so happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you too, babe. The most important thing about this trip is that I'm taking Kimberly to my family. Then from there, we'll see how we can get the blessing from the family. Then we'll get engaged.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Here's a little breather with some giggles. Kimberly and Usman are squeezing in some cute moments, trying to forget the serious biz waiting for them. It's like the calm before the storm, but with more flirting.
Babe, what's your night?
My night was boring.
Why?
Because I didn't get no yummy last night.
You have it in arrears.
Like you owe me? I arrived in Abuja last night, and even with the champagne and the fancy hotel room and just being with my man, I'm disappointed because we both fell asleep.
Kimberly's getting real about the pressure cooker she's walking into. She needs to win over Usman's mom. That's like boss level hard in relationship games. Keep watching because things are about to get even more tangled.
We say our relationship's like a battle because Usman has to get blessings from his mom. And I feel a lot of pressure to convince her that I'm the woman for him. So it's hard to be completely 100% confident in this relationship because that needs to happen before we make any decision.
Whoa, Did she just say that? Kimberly's not having any of Usman's casual chat about a second wife. Her reaction is a clear sign this convo is a minefield. Strap in. We're diving deeper into the drama.
Usman is not taking the second wife thing seriously. Like, I already don't want that mental image in my head, and now you say something like that. If he's gonna be sleeping with another woman while I'm in Abuja, I'm gonna make him bleach his every time he comes near me after that. Don't say it like that. Well, you need to understand my culture too.
And here's where it gets sticky. Kimberly and Usman are hashing it out over where wife number 2 would park her slippers. This chat is a major deal breaker and paints a pretty vivid picture of their future together. Don't go anywhere. The next clip is a clincher.
In Abuja, you and I don't think your second wife should be there. I'm entitled to my opinion.
She can live in Sokoto, she can live in Abuja, she can live in Kaduna, anywhere I choose to. At least Nigeria is my country.
I'll just stay my ass in San Diego.
Okay, so you're not coming to Nigeria and we're still together?